Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These... And Guti! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Guti is offering a wry smile there.
Morientes, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Clipped into space. Iniesta. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Spain have their second corner now. Thiago! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Raya makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, don't be surprised if he ends up being the top man today, Peter, because he's got the reflexes and shot-stopping ability to keep out the best. Seeing shot after shot being repelled can actually affect both teams psychologically too. It gives one team hope, while the opposition can start to despair.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Sergi. And here's Raul. Pedro Porro tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Pedro Porro really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Savinho's cross. Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now, he's got space here. Thiago gets into a good position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danilo. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be...
Could be danger here! João Pedro plays it through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Savinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. Joelinton. And Savinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Morientes goes steaming forward. It's Morientes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh no, what has happened here? Guti! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Iniesta. Thiago has a look and plays it forward. Raul. Neymar. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it! And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Neymar. Luis. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Spain have a free kick. PK. Guti is always getting the pitch for targets. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Savinho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Raul. And Guti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's a goal kick. Carlos Augusto. And it's Neymar. Raul. Carlos Augusto. And Gabriel. Carlos Augusto. Douglas Luis. Sergi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Raul. And that's a... And he shoots! It was somewhat off target. Pedro Porro. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Douglas Luis. Almost an hour gone. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's good play. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. He's had a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. A real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. He won't be happy with that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. No way through. That has been slung wide. And it's Carlos Augusto. Guti. David Villa. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Villa. And he's away. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Guti is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Linton. Savinho picks it up out wide. Savinho. He's in plenty of space here. Danilo could try cutting inside here. Caught offside that time. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
PK. And it's Sergi. And he can clear it away. Referee's given a throw. Guti. And they're on him in a flash.
Guti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neres. Thiago. Guti.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Douglas Luiz. Pedro Porro made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that looks a decent ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's it. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Ball driven towards the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. Davids. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball goes in. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for the run. Now it's Zico. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. And this is Zico. Strokes it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Davids. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Davids, who's set up one goal so far, does well to stand firm and defend it.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Back into the middle. Rummenigge! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Great vision. And here comes the corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Mateus is the terrific header. The temper not quite good enough.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Smoothly does it, and he's being shifted off it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Yeah. Now it's Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mateus. This is Zico. It's Zico! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Roberto Carlos. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Zico. Mateus gives it back. Now Davids. Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward, and he's found a way past. He's on it. Decent chance! Sticks it away! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Oh, good spread. Played back into the centre. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Davids. And Mateus. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. And the shot. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's the chance to counter. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. Lahm. Davids. There's the shot! And it's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Zico. And Mateus. And it's Davids. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ferdinand. Pepe. And that will be it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Zico. Mateus. Zico. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. And it's Davids. He's going for goal! Opts to play it back. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Zico! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Strokes it back. Vieira. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ugarte. Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank. Just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Davids. Good ball, good take.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo, and he's forced to go back. Jimenez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pelistri, he's got away. What looks at these... Nunez! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Lam. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zico. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelistri stood up well to him there. Oh, terrible pass. Mateus. Now Davids. Mateus. Now it's Darwin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him. Davids short changes him with that pass. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Swings it across, and it's hoisted clear. To Arrascaeta with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vieira does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Half-time getting close now. Pelistri. Now it's Nandez. Roberto Carlos. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus has created one goal already. And it's Vieira. Lam looking to hit the byline here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Mateus. And this is Zico. Ugarte. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he spark a counter here? Lam. Lam. Lovely feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lam surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Turns and goes back. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Oliveira. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Great vision. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, good stop, it had to be. noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Goes for a shot! Darwin. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Tim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
That's tidy. And it's Vieira. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets into some space.
Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oliveira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. No way through there.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zico. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Valverde. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. He's in a great position here. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Davids. This looks promising. Torres.
Uruguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's really well manoeuvred. Torres. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails...